everybody. It's story time, and we're going to start with our opening song like we always do. We need 3 signs for our opening song. We need more, read, and happy. Let's get started. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, how happy we'll be. Big books and small books and short books and tall books, the more we read together, how happy we'll be. Excellent job, everybody. Today's subject, we're talking about animals again, and we're talking about our feathered friends, birds. There's a really fun way that you can sign bird, and it's just like this. You take your thumb and your finger and put them right over your nose like a beak and sign bird, just like a beak chattering. Bird. Isn't that fun? So we've got lots of great stories about birds today, and let's jump right in with our first book. Bird Builds a Nest by Martin Jenkins. Illustrated by Richard Jones. It's a beautiful day. Bird is up early. She's got a lot to do. First, she needs some breakfast. What she wants is a nice, juicy worm. Bird pulls hard, but the worm pulls back. It's a big worm, and it's strong. Too strong for Bird. Ah, this one's better. It's smaller and not as strong. Delicious. Now Bird can get on with her work. She's not looking for worms now. She needs twigs, lots of twigs. This one's too heavy. And so is this one. All of these will do fine. Bird can carry 1 large twig, or 2 medium-sized twigs, or 3 or 4 small twigs, although it's hard to fit that many in her beak at once. She's building her nest. It's not quite finished, though. Carefully, she pushes a twig into the side of the nest and pulls its end back out. Pushing and pulling, she gets all the twigs in place. She works for hours, flying back and forth, fetching and carrying, pushing and pulling. Sometimes she drops a twig, but it doesn't matter. She's looking for softer things now. Dried grass and feathers, they're very light. She can carry lots of these at once. She tucks them into place, turning around and around, pushing with her whole body. She makes a snug little cup, smooth and soft on the inside. The nest is ready and waiting. Can you guess what it's waiting for? Eggs. 5 of them, speckled and beautiful and getting ready to hatch. Think about pushing and pulling. When you try to move something away from you, it's called pushing. When you try to move something toward you, it's called pulling. Heavy things in this book are hard for Bird to move. Can you think of 3 things that are too heavy for you to move? Light things are easy for Bird. Can you name 3 things that are light enough for you to move? Do you remember what happens when Bird drops a twig? Try dropping a small object like a pencil. A force called gravity will pull it toward the ground. This is the end of our story with Bird and her family. The end. look how big our chicks are now. They're over a month old. They're about 5.5 weeks old now. And they're going to keep growing for a few more months. So they're not nearly close to their full size, but they are so big now. They hardly look like those little fluff balls that we got a month ago. And they love living in their new house and having fresh grass to scratch every day. So let me just walk around the side here and show you how big they are. How big they are. That, we put a big bird in there with them. She's kind of acting like a mama to them. So they like having her in there with them. Wow, said the owl. A book about colors by Tim Hopgood. At night, when we are feeling tired and ready for bed, owls are just waking up. Owls live in a nighttime world. They have eyes that can see in the dark. But this little owl was a curious owl. Instead of staying awake all night, as little owls are supposed to do, she took a long nap and woke up just before dawn. Wow, said the owl. She couldn't believe her eyes. The sky was a warm and wonderful pink. Wow, said the owl, as the yellow sun shone through the morning mist. Wow, said the owl, as white fluffy clouds floated across the bright blue sky. Wow, said the owl, when she saw that the leaves on her tree were green. Wow, said the owl, as the pretty red butterflies flew by. She watched them land on the bright orange flowers, which opened up in the warm sunshine. Up in the sky, the clouds turned gray, and it started to rain, but the sun was still shining. Wow, said the owl, as a rainbow of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet filled the sky. The little owl sat happily in her tree and watched as the sun went down and the moon came up. The daytime is full of beautiful colors, she thought. But wow, said the owl, the nighttime stars are the most beautiful of all. Too excited to sleep, the little owl stayed awake all night long, just like little owls are supposed to do. The end. A Little Owl by Rosalie Wren. I am a baby owl. I'm called an owlet. My 4 brothers and sisters are my broodmates. While our mother warmed our eggs, our father brought her food. Now they both feed us. We are screech owls. Some owls are big, but we are small. When I am grown up, I will only be about the size of a robin. Our nest is a hole in a tree. We stay inside it most of the time. But tonight we have climbed out onto a limb. Now I am 9 weeks old. I am old enough to find my own food tonight. From my perch, I use my sharp eyes and ears to find a mouse. Then I swoop. I am small, but I am fast. I eat bugs, frogs, snakes, and worms, too. Where am I? Do you see me? The colors and patterns of my feathers make me look like tree bark. This is called camouflage. Bigger, hungry animals do not see me while I sleep during the day. The nighttime forest is full of sounds and life. I listen with my tufted ears. If you listen with your ears, you may hear my trilling call. I am a little owl, and I am wide awake tonight. The end. A House for Birdie. Adapted from the story by Stuart Murphy. Birdie didn't have a house. Whenever it rained, Birdie got wet. And when the wind blew, Birdie was cold. But Birdie did have friends. Birdie had Goldie, Spike, Rosie, Violet, and Slim. They all decided to go and look for a house for Birdie together. First, they found a house in a tree. Does that look like a good house for Birdie? Let's see. Maybe not. I can't live here, said Birdie. Who do you think this house is right for? How about Slim? Yep, that house was just right, and Slim said, I think I'll live here. So Birdie and her friends kept looking. Next, they found a house on a pole. Do you think this is a right house for Birdie? Let's see. No, said Birdie, that is not the right house for me. Who does this house look right for? Hey, said Goldie, that looks like just the right house for me. I think I'll live here. So Goldie did. So then Birdie and Spike and Rosie and Violet, they kept looking for a house together. Next, they found a house in the flower garden. Does this look like the right house for Birdie? Let's try it. Nope, not right for Birdie. Who do you think would be right for this house? Let's try Spike. Hey, said Spike, this house is just right for me. I think I'll live here. And so he did. So Birdie and Rosie and Violet, they kept looking for a house for Birdie. Next, they found a house on the ground. Who do you think this house is right for? Is it right for Birdie? Let's try. Uh-oh. Nope. Too small for Birdie. Who do you think will fit in this house? Look at that, said Violet. That house looks just right for me. I think I'll live here. And so she did. So Rosie and Birdie kept looking for a house. Next, they found a house in the garden. That is a pretty house, said Birdie, but I'm not sure it's right for me. What do you think? Do you think Birdie will fit? Let's try. Nope. It's not right for Birdie, but it looks just right for me, said Rosie. I think I'll live here. And so she did. Then it started to rain, and Birdie got wet. The wind blew, and Birdie was cold because Birdie still didn't have a house. But all of Birdie's friends saw what was happening, and they decided they would work together to make a house for Birdie. Look at the house they made. What do you think? Does that look like the right house for Birdie? Let's try it. Yes, said Birdie, this house is just right. Oh, thank you so much, said Birdie. I think I'll live here quite happily. And Birdie did. Let's name the shapes before we end this story. Birdie is a rectangle. Rosie is a square. Slim is an oval. Goldie is a circle. Spike is a triangle. And Violet is a diamond. Very good. And that's the end of our story, A House for Birdie. One Dark Bird by Liz Garton Scanlon. Illustrated by Fran Preston Gannon. One dark bird perched way up high, a view of town, a taste of sky. Two birds more come winging by, then three, then four flights multiply. Five more swoop around a cloud, warble, whistle, join the crowd. Six soar brightly, seven sweep, eight will sing the sun to sleep. Then nine, then 10, from who knows where, till starling sounds fill up the air. 100 here, and there, and there, fine feathered friends with sky to spare. But suddenly they're all alert, danger's near, and flights divert. They wheel away from hunting hawk, single birds become a flock. Waves like water, dark, then light, from down to up, then left to right. A rush, a murmur out turns in, a dot to dot, a corkscrew spin. Flapping fervor, noisy clutch, they dance together without touch. Until it's over, falls apart, each flies alone, like at the start. Hundreds here, and then, good night, they fly away with evening's light. Till just a few float loose and free, 10 birds settle in a tree. 9 land here, and 8 dive there, 7 swing in still sweet air. 6 sing softly, 5 just sigh, 4, then 3, then 2, goodbye. 1 last bird perched way up high, a view of town, a taste of sky. The end. I'm Not Cute by Jonathan Allen. Baby Owl decided to explore the woods. Nobody will bother me, he thought. Then along came Rabbit. You're so cute, baby owl, said Rabbit, and so small. And Rabbit gave baby owl a great big hug. I'm not cute, said baby owl, and I am not small. I am a huge and scary hunting machine with great big soft silent wings. Then along came Fox. "Aw, doing a little dance, baby owl?" asked Fox. "You're so cute and fluffy." And Fox gave baby owl a great big hug. "I am not cute," said baby owl, "and I am not fluffy. I am a huge, sleek hunting machine with great big see-in-the-dark eyes." Then along came Squirrel. "You're so cute, baby owl," said Squirrel, "with those big baby eyes." And Squirrel gave baby owl a great big hug. "I am not cute," shouted baby owl, "and I don't have big baby eyes." Then along came Mom. "There you are. How's my baby owl?" asked Mom. "It's not fair," said baby owl. "Rabbit, Fox, and Squirrel all say I'm cute, but I'm not." "Of course you're not cute, baby owl," said Mom. "You're a huge, scary, sleek, sharp-eyed hunting machine." And Mom gave baby owl a great big hug. Baby owl thought for a moment. "But I am cute," said baby owl. "I am. I am." "Poor baby owl," said Mom. "You're tired. It's bedtime for you." Mom tucked baby owl into his warm, cozy bed. She read him a story, and baby owl drifted off to sleep. "You're so cute, baby owl," whispered Mom. "For a huge, scary, sleek, sharp-eyed hunting machine, that is. Good night, baby owl." The end. Weren't those some great stories about birds? You know, one of the wonderful things about birds is no matter where you live, if you live in the country, if you live in the city, or if you live somewhere in between, there's almost always some kind of birds around. Usually if you live in the city, there's pigeons or things like that. In the country, of course, we have blue jays and cardinals and night owls. So basically, if you want to see a bird, no matter where you are, all you have to do is look. Do you remember how to sign bird? Just like this. Right? Bird. Good job, guys. So our story time's over for today, and let's sing our goodbye song. Remember, for our song, we need 3 signs: time, bye, and friends. Let's sing it together. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye. Clap your hands, wink your eyes. It's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Bye, everybody. See you next week.